Well, good day, loyal JAIZ advocates, and welcome to another edition of the JAIZ monthly update for November. Now, you might be wondering who I am, so let me introduce myself briefly before we get to your key questions with Philippe, our CEO. My name is Lloyd Newkirk. I'm JAIZ's content specialist / copywriter, and I joined the team just last week. Writer, social media manager, digital marketer, and I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. I've got about a decade of experience in advertising and marketing, and about half a decade of experience in the world of crypto. But enough about me. I know you've had some important questions that you're hoping we can answer today, so let's get started. Philippe, how are you doing today, though, before we jump into things?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very good. Excited to have the first monthly now recorded. Welcome to the team, Lloyd. It's a pleasure to have you on board. And yeah, let's get started.
Fantastic. Yeah. So we know that a notable amount of you have several questions about JAIZ, our team, our moves for the next year, and with 2024 just around the corner, we thought it was time to answer your burning questions about what's in store for the future of the JAIZ family. So let's start with the team. I know that you guys are making some pretty big moves with expanding the team. Can you tell us a bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. Indeed, we are hiring quite a lot now. If you look at this year, 2023, we have been developing a lot, and we're now going towards a launch. And for this whole launch, we need more people. So indeed, the marketing team, we extended quite a lot. We hired a new marketing lead, and we had 3 more people hired recently. Of course, you. We have new designer we're starting, and we're still looking for more people. We're looking for a WordPress specialist, a social media manager, a paid specialist, event manager, community ambassadors. So indeed, we are looking for quite some people in the marketing team, also the finance team. We are onboarding now a new crypto asset manager. We are onboarding a new trader. The IT team is always expanding. We need to ramp up the development, so looking for more blockchain developers, front-end developers joining us in the coming weeks, looking for more back-end developers, app developers. So yeah, the team is, we're expanding the team quite aggressively right now. And there's also an open invitation to you. Just look at our JAIZ Careers site. There we have always the open positions. So if you like to join the JAIZ team, have a look, and yeah, we're looking forward to hearing from you.
That's amazing, and we'll pop that link as well in the details when we upload this video. But yeah, it sounds like the team's growing exponentially. That's great. That's great news. It's always a good indication of that things are going, the right way. So many people have also been wondering, this is a question that pops up a lot, from users, from people interested in working for us. Who is funding JAIZ? So did you guys secure a venture capitalist round, or how is the company doing in terms of funding and seeding?
Yeah, that's indeed a question we hear more often. The short answer is very simple. The JAIZ is funded by its founders, so we didn't attract any VC money. We did a small ICO in the beginning of 2021 just to see if there was interest for an Islamic project on the blockchain, and we quickly discovered there was a lot of interest. But besides the small ICO, our founders really funded JAIZ themselves, and it is really important for us. It is a company decision to not attract any VCs or large investors in the company, because a VC often has a big influence on the company strategy, and they have more a short-term profit maximization in their mind. They want to, for example, exit within 3 years, and that can conflict with the interest of the business. So by not having any VCs on board, we are free to really focus on the long term goals from JAIZ. And of course, JAIZ is a long-term project, and by having our own money, we can really make the decisions that are best for JAIZ.
So that brings me to my next question, and it's quite aligned with a lot of the questions here today, and hot on the lips of everyone. Why did you guys decide to postpone the jaizcoin release?
Yeah, that's indeed a question we also get more often. We postponed the release of jaizcoin because we want to protect our investors and we want to really choose the best time possible to release jaizcoin. And yeah, there are say three main reasons that support our decision making. Is that in a bear market, if you launch any coin, it often loses a lot of value just because it's a bear market, and because lots of our investors in jaizcoin are first-time investors, and they have no experience with bear markets. We really want to help them prevent lose a lot of money. So that's one. So it's by choosing the right time, and of course, what is the right time? That's in that sense a bull market, or where a positive sentiment that should be in the market. In such an environment, launching a coin is good for everyone. We have the freedom to choose the right listing period and listing time, because we have no VCs who are pressing us for certain dates. We are well funded, so we don't need to launch the coin or to list the coin to attract money. So we really have the freedom to choose the right time for listing. And besides that, I think there are the two other reasons that we are launching our ecosystem, and we are building our whole blockchain with the ecosystem and the products on top of that. And of course, when the blockchain and the ecosystem is launched, the coin needs to be listed, because of course you need the jaizcoin to do your things in the ecosystem. So and we've been building very hard on our whole ecosystem. So we are launching the ecosystem Q1, Q2 next year. So before we launch our ecosystem, the coin will be listed. So the date is coming. But of course, it is in line with the launch of the whole ecosystem. And besides that, we want to make sure that there's a lot of interest in the market for jaizcoin. So we are, and also for the JAIZ ecosystem. So we are preparing a lot of marketing activities. For example, we are participating on quite some big events next year. The Paris blockchain, we will be there. Token 2049, we will be there. We are now getting more agreements with new brand ambassadors. Of course, we have a Jimayev, but we will be announcing a few other ones in the coming months. So it's a lot of marketing activities are being prepared, and the listing of a jaizcoin, we see it as part of the whole package. So the most important thing for JAIZ is to launch the ecosystem. And part of the ecosystem is the listing of jaizcoin, and yeah, our mission is to provide the tools to achieve financial freedom. So this whole thing, making sure that our users have access to these tools, that's the most important thing. And we keep on building this every day. So of course, even if we're not listing today, I think our users and our current investors, they can be assured that we keep on adding value to JAIZ. So as soon as we list, we got a more complete project that is ready for its launch, which is ultimately better for the value of JAIZ. So the better that the ecosystem is functioning, the more valuable jaizcoin there will be. So just to summarize, we really picked the right date for listing. The listing is part of a bigger plan, the launch of the ecosystem. We are supporting now the listing with multiple events, marketing events, of course, not only the listing, but the whole launch of the ecosystem. So it's really part of a bigger plan where we have the interest of JAIZ and the interest of our new investors really on top of our mind.
I totally agree. It's better not to rush into these kind of things, especially with the volatility surrounding crypto in general. And we have been in a very sleepy bear market for quite some time now. So 100% on board with that there, and I'm sure that our users will be, and our audiences as well. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question also falls in line with the previous one. Do you guys have a timeline or a rough idea of the dates of release? I know you said Q1 and Q2.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the launch of the ecosystem, that is really the benchmark and the anchor when we should list or can list. So the ecosystem, we are launching that Q1, Q2. We are planning to have a closed launch first, where we have a whitelisted set of users that can really start using and testing the ecosystem. And when that's all fine, we open up towards everyone. And this is happening in Q1, Q2. So the listing will be before we go live with the ecosystem. So that's one. We're also checking and analyzing, of course, the market developments. The crypto markets are turning positive in our opinion. The Bitcoin halving happening April next year, that will have a big impact on the crypto world. The pending Bitcoin spot ETFs, that will have a big impact on the market when they are approved. So it all starts to look good, but of course there are also other events in the world, like the Gaza-Israel conflict, that has a negative impact on the market in general. Yeah, we all hope that they keep on talking and they find a peaceful resolution as soon as possible, because war is never a solution for any conflict. So we keep on tracking that. But in general, I think the launch of the ecosystem that's coming, part of the launch of the ecosystem, we need to be listed. So early next year, that's really where the listing and the launch of the ecosystem will happen.
Perfect, thank you. And alrighty, over to our next question. A bit more marketing involved. I know you guys are cooking up a rebranding project. Can you give us a glimpse or a little bit of a teaser as to what the rebranding's all about? I mean, I've seen a little bit of it, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we already released a refresher of our current website to make the design a bit more sparkling. We changed a little bit the content, but the big move that we're now preparing is the switch from jaizcoin to JAIZ. And we spoke a lot about jaizcoin the last years, but in the end, jaizcoin is a product, is just one of the products of our bigger ecosystem, the JAIZ ecosystem. And so we'll move away from talking about jaizcoin towards JAIZ. And the other important message that we'll be conveying on the site is that the concept of JAIZ, where we stand for freedom. I mean, our mission is to provide the tools to our users so that they can achieve financial and economic freedom. This freedom, JAIZ's freedom concept, that will be now very clearly communicated through our new site. So we move away from jaizcoin towards JAIZ. We speak about JAIZ as the ecosystem, and part of the whole rebranding is it's all about freedom. And this new rebranding is coming, and that will be very central in the new website.
Last question. How are things going with regards to the product roadmap? Can you give us any hints to the timeline on what you guys plan to launch first? Just a little, you don't have to give them too much, just a little bit of a teaser.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a very exciting question. Of course, the ecosystem, we're developing the ecosystem, which is of course the real thing that we are doing. And if you look at the product ranges in the ecosystem, we have a few. So we have payment tools, we got investment tools, and you've got savings tools. And if you look at the payment tools, you speak about, of course, the crypto wallet, where you can make payments, crypto payments, of course. But we are also adding now a debit card, where you can make payments in euros or USD or lira, or whatever currency you like to use, which is then linked to your crypto wallet. So we have all tools to make payments. A very important, two very important services in the payment category are also remittances and international business payments. And of course, important to mention is that all products and services in the ecosystem, they are Sharia compliant. So also with the remittances service, that is it's all Sharia compliant, where payments go extremely fast. it's also very cheap and very secure. For example, if you make a payment from Germany to Turkey, it really takes only seconds before it arrives. Important to mention is that JAIZ never touches the money that you transfer. It really is yours until it is sent to the other user. We don't trade with the money when it is in transit. If something needs to be exchanged, it's all spot exchanged. So the remittance service and the international business payment service that works similarly, they are Sharia compliant. And this is also these are two very important products that we'll be launching in the payment tools. If you look at, for example, the savings tools, where we help users to park some money that they have in a stable asset. We spoke already about JAIZ Gold, our gold-backed stablecoin. This one is coming as well in the ecosystem in the first launch. So you really can park your money in a gold-backed token. So you're protected from inflation. We also launch a USD and a euro-backed stablecoin. Where, well, if you are in Turkey, where you have more inflation, you can park your money in euros and then use your euro stablecoin for payments through, for example, debit card, or change it back to lira if you need it. The other category, investment products, we speak about. Here we are introducing two types of products. We have tokenized real estate. We have projects in Germany, in Frankfurt, that we're now tokenizing, a project in Istanbul, in Turkey, also adding now a project in Dubai. So the nice thing here is that through this tokenized real estate, we offer then our users the possibility to invest a little bit in real estate and diversify your investments through different regions and to different asset classes. So these are certain products that are coming in our roadmap, and all these things what I just explained, they will be available from the point that we launch the ecosystem version 1. And I have to say, of course, the actual development of the whole ecosystem, that's a very exciting thing, because this is where we can add value. The last 2 years we made a lot of marketing explaining what we want to do. We have been building, and now we are reaching the point where we can finally show you the products that we've developed, that we've been developing, and then it's time to use it. So exciting times ahead, and I can say it's a lot of fun to develop these products. And these products that I just mentioned, this is just the first bunch of products. More products and services are coming. So stay tuned for that.
So much good things coming in 2024 for JAIZ and beyond. Thank you for that very comprehensive Q&A session, Philippe. I'm sure that will it gives everyone an idea of what's coming, and it's going to be a busy year. As Philippe said, Q1, Q2, rolling out the beginning of the rollout of this amazing and groundbreaking ecosystem that's coming. But thank you for your time, Philippe. And to everyone out there watching, listening, remember to follow us on all the social media platforms. The links will be in the description below, as well as any relevant links that we were mentioning in this Q&A. But thank you for your time, and we will be updating you again in December sometime. Thank you, Philippe. Have a great day, and thank you to all of you for tuning in. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you.